God who's made us to see this day of today. So first of all, we give you meditation, why not prayer for the day, after which we will go down to today in history, bringing you back memory lane, and of course horoscope page, birthday page, and much more, newspaper review, pigeon news, everything everything you wish is what you will be getting on today's edition of this morning show. It is Morning Beats on Royal Television in Boya. Good morning and welcome. Straight away, we're diving into meditation this day. We want to honor God. We want to give him thanks. We want to say thank you for everything he's been doing. We want to say thank you for everything he keeps doing and all he's going to do. We begin the day by starting singing this little song I thought about. It came to mind. It's a morning, and I just want us to sing together. If you know the song, you're watching from home, you're watching from your office, you're watching from your phone, join us, let us sing, let us thank God for today, and then we'll pray. The song goes thus. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. Exactly what we are about to do. We are up, we are awake, we are agile, but then we need to say, God, we've made it to another day. Why not thank you? Why not give you the glory? Because you alone deserve all the glory. You alone deserve all the honor, and you alone deserve all the praise. Our scriptural reading today, we have two scriptures. The very first one is taken from the book of Lamentations 3 verse 22 to 23, which reads out, "The Lord's loving kindnesses indeed never cease, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness." It brings us back to that song where they say, "Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness, morning by morning." I know you know the song. And the second verse for the day is taken from the book of 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. That's the New King James Version, which reads out, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." The two scriptures we brought about to you today. So you go about starting your day, and if we want to expatiate more on what these scriptures are talking about, I would say as we start this morning, let's take a deep breath in, acknowledging a fresh start. It's a new day, it's a fresh start, a very fresh morning actually here in Boya. You should exhale the worries of yesterday, and the scripture tells us that God's mercies are new right now, not leftovers from yesterday. Every day comes with its own. Every day comes with its hassle. Every day comes with its opportunities. Every day comes with its blessing. The fact that we are here, we woke up to see another day, is enough blessing. Some are actually lying from their hospital beds. Some are currently at the mortuary. Some are sick. We've made it. We are strong. We are active. Why not giving thanks? So let's go of let go of the anxiety and trust that you are equipped with strength. You are equipped with love and a calm mind to handle whatever this day brings to you. So you are not walking into this day alone. I want to tell you, because you have Christ. You are in Christ. With that, we pray. Let us pray. The prayer says, "Heavenly Father, we thank you for the gift of this new morning. We thank you that your compassions never fail and that your faithfulness is great. We pray for every strength for their task and peace for the anxieties. We say, guide our steps, protect our families, and let them feel your presence. May this day be filled with opportunities and grace in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Amen." We've made it to this day. We've given God the thanks that he deserves. I just want to use this moment to encourage you that as you go about your day, be positive, stay positive, and see how the Lord will continue favoring you. All right, morning beat for you on Royal Television, and that was a session for meditation. Straight away, we're diving into a question for the day, letting you know what the question for the day says. We have a very simple question. Today, of course, is Thursday, and it's a Wellness Thursday. And this Thursday, we focus on our mental health. We want to focus on our self-care. Yes, reflecting on self-care and why not your mental health. So our question for the day reads those: when life gets overwhelming, do you rest or push through? When life gets overwhelming, do you rest or do you push through? The telephone number you can get to us via WhatsApp or normal text is 670 74 30 34. 670 74 30 34. When life gets overwhelming, do you rest or do you push through out the day? Do you push throughout the month? Do you push throughout the week? And why not throughout the year? Very interesting question. Like I told you, it's a mental health or mental check Thursday on Morning Beats. Reflect upon how your life's going, reflecting on the hassles, the hurdles, the struggles that come with our daily routines, our daily lifestyle. And when all of that becomes overwhelming, that is that feeling of overload, like you're stressed out, you're burned out, and when you get to that point, what do you do? Do you rest or do you push through? For me personally, I would tell you no rest, no sleep, no food for a lazy man or woman. And if at all you want to make it go through that day, of course you need to push through. Sometimes as humans, it's never easy. It is not easy. You get to that moment, that point where you're stuck. I am aware, I've been there. You just feel super stuck, like if you put a step forward, you won't make it. If you don't see yourself going forward, you don't see yourself going backward, you feel overwhelmed. That burden is on you. It's weighing down on you. But then, do you rest? I will encourage you who is watching us from your screens. No. You shouldn't relent your efforts, because that moment of rest might just be you losing the clean goal that's in front of you. If you're digging out, like for instance, you want to dig up a well, and you're doing it 1 meter, 2 meters, 3 meters, and you don't find water. When you've already dug up or dug into the 3rd meter while you're doing your well or your borehole, do you give up? I won't advise. You've gone too far to give up. So when life becomes super, super overwhelming, I will say that, oh, you should be stronger. I will say that, oh, you should keep pushing. I will tell you, no, you can't give up right now. It's too early to be giving up. That's our topic for the day. Feel free to send in your contributions. When life gets overwhelming, do you rest or do you push through? 670 74 30 34 is the number. Send in your contributions. You're just waking up. Thank you for joining us. We say good morning. It's Morning Beat on Royal Television here in Boya. My name is Nanga Sonia. The program promises to be intriguing as always, where in subsequent moments we will be diving into different slots. Straight away, we're taking you over to today in history, bringing you back the yesteryears, taking you back memory lane, telling you all the happenings of some years ago, of some weeks ago, of some months ago. And the very first point we are reading out for today in history is us taking you back to 1946. In 1946, and 1946, Sony Corporation, which is actually a major Japanese manufacturer, I want to say, of consumer electronic products, was founded by Ibuka Masuru and Morita Akio. 1946. 1946 is the date. Sony Corporation, which is actually a major Japanese manufacturer of consumer electronic products, was founded by Ibuka Masaru and Morita Akio. 1946. And over to 1861, Rabindranath Tagore, a Bengali poet, short story writer, song composer, playwright, essayist, and painter who received the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913, was born in what is today Kolkata. I'm talking about 1861. 1861. All right. On to the next for the day. Let's join, or let's go down to 1918. Yes, 1918 talks about the fact that the Treaty of Bucharest forced Romania to make territorial and financial reparations following its defeat by the Central Powers during World War I. The Treaty of Bucharest forced Romania to make territorial and financial reparations following its defeat by the Central Powers during World War I. Let's now take you to 1896. 1896, which says H. Holmes, who is considered the first known serial killer in the United States, was hanged. He confessed to 130 murders, though some believe the real number exceeded 200. H. Holmes, who is considered the first known serial killer in the United States, was hanged. He confessed to 130 murders, though some believe the real number exceeded 200. On to the next point on today in history. 1663. The Theatre Royal, built by the dramatist Thomas Killigrew for his company of actors, opened in London. 1663, the Theatre Royal, built by the dramatist Thomas Killigrew for his company of actors, opened in London, now commonly known as the Drury Lane Theatre. It is the oldest English theatre still in use. Today in history, the Theatre Royal, built by the dramatist Thomas Killigrew for his company of actors, opened in London, now commonly known as the Drury Lane Theatre. It is the oldest English theatre still in use. On to the next point on today in history, we take you to 1915. 1915 says Japan delivered an ultimatum to China demanding special privileges, which the major European powers were unable to oppose because of their involvement in World War I. 1915. We're taking you to 1915. Japan delivered an ultimatum to China demanding special privileges, which the major European powers were unable to oppose because of their involvement in World War I. On to 1911, which is the next point on today in history. 1911. Director Honda Ishiro, perhaps best known for a series of Godzilla movies, was born in Yamagata Prefecture, Japan. Director Honda Ishiro, perhaps best known for a series of Godzilla movies, was born in Yamagata Prefecture in Japan. On to the next point, 1945. A German delegation went to U.S. General Dwight D. Eisenhower's headquarters in Reims, France, and in the presence of Soviet as well as U.S., British, and French delegations, signed the surrender documents that ended the European phase of World War II. 1945, where a German delegation went to U.S. General Dwight D. Eisenhower's headquarters in Reims, France, and in the presence of Soviets as well as U.S., British, and French delegations, signed the surrender documents that ended the European phase of World War II. Over to 1711. 1711, David Hume, known for his philosophical empiricism and skepticism, was born in Edinburgh. David Hume, known for his philosophical empiricism and skepticism, was born in Edinburgh. On to 2002. On the 25th anniversary of his Kentucky Derby win, Seattle slew the first undefeated racehorse ever to win the U.S. Triple Crown, died 2002. On the 25th anniversary of his Kentucky Derby win, Seattle slew the first undefeated racehorse ever to win the U.S. Triple Crown, died. And on to 1954. We now take you to 1954. Viet Minh General Vo Nguyen Giap took the French by surprise at the Battle of Dien Bien Phu, surrounding their base with 40,000 men and employing heavy artillery to capture it during the First Indochina War. 1954, Viet Minh General Wu Nguyen Giap took the French by surprise at the Battle of Dien Bien Phu, surrounding their base with 40,000 men and employing heavy artillery to capture it during the First Indonesian War. All we could gather for you on Today in History. Some things you didn't know, guess you now know how we went down memory lane. Yes, we started with 1915, we talked about 1916, we took you over to 2002 and other years on Today in, of course, History. That is how memory lane went down some yesteryears. Hoping tomorrow being a Friday, last edition for the week of Morning Bits, we bring you more history facts on this program. Let's now go on a short break, and when we come back, we are of course talking about a question for the day. We will be diving onto horoscope page, and why not birthday page, and why not the morning news.
Yeah, Royal TV, morning baby. Now you day we don't lie. Now you day we don't lie. Sunrise touching my window pane, fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream, play around mind, sharp a vision, I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday, no rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity, open your eyes, see possibility.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with morning dew. Brand new day,
No fear,
no delay.
yesterday done
Pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with morning beats. Yeah. Morning beats, morning beats, morning beats, morning beats. From your town to the Bear Mountains high, where dreams they climb reach sky. Limbesi they whisper peace, as the waves say hope never cease. Down to Tico, Muyuka flow, Mundemba sunshine make your spirit glow. Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong, I'm fair, gonna sing this song.
Do all awaken, city on fire, on the shine, lifting in my back for some group, and understand, and they dancing across the line. Marua glow with morning grace, Creepy beach smile with ocean pace. Edia river, life so sweet, everywhere they move with the beat.
Now today we get, make we use them well. No time for regrets, no time for stress, so well. C'est un nouveau jour, une nouvelle chance. Avance avec foi, avance avec confiance. If yesterday failed you, no worry at all. This morning I am moment, stand tall.
It's a brand new day, we rise again.
Hey.
New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with more delay. Brand new day,
No fear,
delay.
yesterday
Don't pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
wake up your world with morning beats. 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 moon, they waking up.
Turn it up, feel the heat. Good morning, world.
Morning bees.
Welcome back from that short break on Morning Bits. This is Royal Television in Boya. We are currently joined here in the studios by Natalie Juma, who, of course, it's here to help digest our topic for the day. Remember, we've been asking this question, when life gets overwhelming, what do you do? Do you rest or do you push through? When life gets overwhelming, do you rest or do you push through? And we are saying you can send us a message on 670-74 3034 670-74 To you, Natalie Juma, I say good morning.
Good morning to you.
Welcome and thank you for joining us on
Thank
Morning Bits
you
today.
very much. Good morning to you, viewers of Royal TV. When life gets overwhelming, what do I do as an individual? Do I push through or do I just sit back and say, oh, life has defeated me? I think I push through. You know, there are so many things to go through that if we want to consider about staying put or not pushing through, it's a bad one. So when life gets tough, life gets overwhelming, life gets so difficult that I have to say, oh, I feel like choking, I just pull through and forge ahead.
It's usually not easy, we know, because it actually comes with its own struggles for the day. But then, as individuals, before you came in, I was trying to encourage our viewers out there, telling them that there are moments when it's tough, there are moments when you don't feel like even leaving your bed. You don't even want to leave your home, but then that is life. And those things, and they need to happen in order for you to be strong, in order for you to actually have your own share of experience, I think. And when all of that happens, it now depends on how you can handle it as an individual. And I was actually trying to urge our listeners out there, encouraging them that when it's that moment, you shouldn't give up. But then we've seen people give up. We've seen people go over to the Mongo and like, I'm tired. Let me end it here. We've seen people in their homes, they will do their little rope on the roof.
So many persons commit suicide. So many people kill themselves.
It's never an option. Suicide is never an option.
It's not an option because there is this saying that when there is life, Sonia, there is hope.
There is
if you have life, if you're breathing, you have two legs, you have two hands, and you have. Even if you don't have two legs, you don't have two hands. But if you're living, you have breath in you, you have life. You're conscious of the fact that persons are around you and the day is unfolding.
And this brings me back to that song where Amumba, he's of blessed memory, he died some months ago, where he's saying, when there is when there is life, there is hope. Is it John? No, it's John Minang. Okay. Yes, it's John Minang, yes, not Amumba. When there is life, there is hope. We've heard people preach it. We've heard people sing it. We've heard people, or we've seen people doing it. When there is life, obviously.
Motivational speakers, whole conferences to talk about.
You have counselors where you visit and they'll try to advise you like, no, you're not giving up. You shouldn't give up because giving up is never an option. Fall down 9 times and wake up when it's the 10th time. Who knows? That might just be the lucky moment. That might just be the lucky time that whatever it is you've been praying or wishing for will happen to you, and why not your life?
Definitely. You might be watching us right now, you're going through something very tough, but we are here from Royal TV, the crew and Morning Beats. We are trying to tell you that when there is life, there is hope. You should pick steam, focus ahead, be focused, because if you're definitely focused on you achieve what you want.
Exactly.
They say if you quit, you will not win. Winners don't quit and quitters do not win.
Yes,
so you should forge ahead and continue pulling through for the light. We always say there is light at the end of the tunnel.
And sometimes they'll tell you when life gives you limes, you rearrange the letters to get smiles.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, Natalie Juma, thank you so much. Well, I'll urge you to stay glued to your seat because you're going nowhere.
Definitely.
We're expecting you back for beauty and why not health. Hope today is going to be more intriguing or interesting. Or are we doing it? Anyway, we'll just talk about it when it's that time.
Definitely.
But for now, viewers of Royal Television, are the stars lined up in your favor today? It's a question, and when you get that question, you know it's horoscope page. It's the moment on Morning Beat we say, are the stars lined up in your favor? Find out what the zodiac signs are saying today. Straight away, I will welcome you all to horoscope page today, being May 7, 2026. Let's begin with the very first zodiac sign for the day, which of course is Aries. And if you are Aries, you were born between March 21 to April 20. Aries, today says your body may signal a need for extra downtime, so prioritize rest without guilt. Thoughtful financial planning will generate multiple income streams, creating long-term abundance today. Flexible career choices can help restore balance and work-life satisfaction, and respecting elders will nurture harmony at home, bringing blessings for you. New adventures are exciting, but planning is key. Steady academic effort will ensure progress today, and your love focus says supporting your spouse today will nurture warmth and strengthen your marital connection. Your lucky number says 2. Your lucky color is saffron. On to the next zodiac sign for the day, which is Taurus, born between April 21 to May 20. Today says every expense will serve a meaningful purpose, enhancing well-being, and of course, adopting a new work method will significantly boost productivity. Dance workouts add fun to fitness, but consistency is crucial for results. Maintaining family traditions by creating handmade gifts fosters thoughtfulness for you, and travel insurgents today will provide security, covering unexpected changes during your trip. Choosing the ideal office space may take time, but it will be worth it. And your love focus says enjoy playful romance today for joyful surprises and vibrant moods. Lucky number for you is 6. Your lucky color is, of course, brown. On to Gemini, born between May 21 to June 21. Team collaboration will flow smoothly as everyone works towards common goals. Teaching conflict resolution skills to family members will build stronger bonds despite occasional tension. Prioritizing dental hygiene will keep your oral health in check, but regular visits are still very vital. And be patient as refund processing may take longer than expected. Plan for flexibility as home renovation may take longer than expected, and steady academic work will yield gradual improvement. Love focus for you says romantic efforts may not be flawless, but genuine intentions will shine through. Your lucky number is 1. Your lucky color is, of course, cream. If you're Cancer, born between June 22 to July 22, fatigue may linger despite maintaining good hydration and nutrition. Financial delays might test your patience today, but clarity will soon return. Adjusting your job application strategy will increase your chances of success, and family growth initiatives today will lay the foundation for stability. Keeping active while traveling will ease jet lag and enhance your experience today, and renting property will be profitable if tenants are respectful and they maintain the space. Your love focus says over emotional support today to deepen bonds will come your way, and lucky number says 4. Your lucky color is dark blue. Welcome to July 23 to August 23, where you are Leo. And today says an exciting road trip will take you to scenic places, offering a sense of adventure. Your immune system feels resilient today, although brief exposure to allergens may be noticeable. A new credit card fee might add to financial responsibility, so plan accordingly. High workloads today might cause minor burnout, so pace out yourself. It's very important. Story sharing sessions with others will strengthen family ties and foster connection, and academic subjects will feel engaging and intellectually stimulating. Love focus for Leo says your marriage today will feel harmonious, filled with love and mutual respect. Your lucky number is 18. Your color is red. If you're Virgo, born between August 24 to September 23, setting daily walking goals will keep you active and refreshed and supporting overall health. Pre-approved loans might today alleviate financial pressure, but review terms carefully. It's important. Work routines remain consistent, though minor misunderstandings could arise, and handling family conflicts with patience can open the door to understanding and emotional healing. Renovations may take longer than expected today, but the result will be worth it. Steady academic progress will maintain a balanced pace, and your love focus says open communication is key to handling family influences on your relationship and avoiding misunderstandings. Your lucky number says 2. Your lucky color is purple. You all are welcome to Libra, born between September 24 to October 23. Recognition at work is on the horizon as your consistent efforts become undeniable. Your stamina today will keep you energetic, but overexertion might cause temporary fatigue. Maintaining financial stability will safeguard long-term security today, and addressing jealousy within the family will foster better mutual understanding. Group travel today promises joyful experiences and memorable connections, and real estate investments will grow steadily, offering promising returns. Love focus for you says reviving romantic excitement will rekindle passion, adding freshness to your relationship. Lucky number says 4. Your lucky color is magenta. If you are Scorpio, you were born between October 24 to November 22. A work training opportunity may come up, but success will require commitment. A heartfelt chat with a relative today will uplift your spirit, and a romantic trip today might be a mix of joyful and slightly tense moments. You will wake up feeling rejuvenated and ready to take on the day, and of course, short-term investment might face challenges due to market corrections, but future gains are likely. Be prepared for unexpected fixes, as property improvement may uncover hidden issues. And love focus for you, Scorpio, says an unexpected romantic spark may emerge today, bringing excitement and intrigue. Lucky number for you is 17. Your lucky color is orange. Born between November, yes, if you were born between November 23 to December 21, then you are Sagittarius. A calm, steady trip today will offer predictability and time for reflection. Buying an apartment might take time, but finding the perfect space will be worth the wait. Emotional healing today may progress slowly despite proactive effort, and a reduction in cash flow calls for careful budgeting and thoughtful spending. Work role changes may cause temporary discomfort today, but flexibility will ease the transition. A family misunderstanding might escalate, so taking responsibility will help restore harmony today. Academic consistency will keep your progress on track this day, and your love focus says small, thoughtful, romantic gestures will show you care, maintaining a loving connection. Lucky number for you says 5. Your lucky color is, of course, dark green. On to Capricorn, born between December 22 to January 21. Eating at regular intervals will promote digestive health, but occasional flexibility is fine. Fluctuating commission earnings may require careful financial planning. Learning from colleagues today will enhance work quality, although different opinions might arise. Stay open-minded, as a cousin's unique perspective may provide valuable insights. Today's road trip will be filled with joy, creating memorable and delightful moments, and academic tasks will feel engaging and insightful on this day. Love focus for you says family approval of your partner will bring a sense of security and happiness. Lucky number for you says 4. Your lucky color is silver. Welcome to second but last zodiac sign for the day, Aquarius, born between January 22 to February 19. Reliable pension plans today will secure a comfortable retirement. Owning up to a small work mistake will demonstrate professionalism and integrity. And of course, sharing space at home may occasionally cause friction, so respect boundaries. Applying for travel visas early will prevent unexpected delays, and long-term property investments today will build financial security. Steady academic efforts will foster consistent learning and personal growth for you, and adopting a consistent skincare routine will protect against harsh environmental elements. Love focus for Aquarius says, taking care of each other emotionally will nurture peace and happiness in your relationship. Your lucky number says 2. Your lucky color is blue. On to the last zodiac sign for the day, Pisces, born between February 20 to March 20. Practicing meditation today will enhance focus, though initial distractions might feel discouraging. Keeping track of spending alerts will prevent unnecessary financial setbacks for you, and managing expectations at work will reduce stress and improve efficiency. A parent's guidance today will provide both comfort and subtle advice, and your spontaneous trip will introduce you to new adventures and joyful experiences. Renting your property may attract reliable tenants who value the space, and academic endeavors today will feel purposeful and rewarding. Love focus for Pisces says, balancing emotions today will bring harmony to your relationship, fostering long-term happiness. Your lucky number today says 8. Your lucky color is, of course, dark gray. All we got for you, or what the stars are saying when it comes to horoscope page. Hope you now know how your day will look like. Hope you know what the stars are saying for you today. Hope you know your color for the day, and why not your lucky number. Yes, we are done here with horoscope page. See you same time tomorrow, yeah, for another session of horoscope page. It is, of course, May 7th, 2026. Yes, we ought to be diving into birthday page, but we couldn't get enough info on who are those celebrating their birthdays today. So we are using this moment, this medium, to encourage you. If you have a birthday, you intend to have a birthday, or you intend to celebrate a birthday of maybe your spouse, family member, your child, your neighbor, your friend, your mate, feel free to send us a WhatsApp message, send us your picture, tell us your name, maybe where you're sending from, and a little birthday message, which of course we promise to read out on Morning Beats. And the number you're doing that, or you're sending your messages to, is 670-74 30 34. 670-74 30 34 is the number you are supposed to sending your birthday messages too. But then we can end this session without saying happy birthday to all born on this day, because I know someone somewhere is actually celebrating their birthday today. Maybe, maybe not. They couldn't get to us, but we're praying next year, same time, do well to send us your birthday, and we will celebrate you. So I say happy birthday to all May 7 babies. Yes, you guys keep winning, keep prospering. Everything you touch, everything you do, may it favor you today and always. Wishing you the best as you all turn +1 on this day. We are celebrating your strength, celebrating the persons, the people you all are becoming, and we say God bless you, God bless your new age. Once again, happy birthday from us to you. Back to you, Natalie Juma.
Yes, Naga Sonia, I was just enjoying
I
the
told you to pause.
and the horoscope and everything.
Now it's time to unpause yourself.
Yes, definitely. It's time to unpause myself, viewers. And we are wishing you all a happy birthday. For those watching us today, it could be your father, it could be your mother, it could be your brother, it could be your spouse who has a birthday today. It could even be your neighbor, Sonia.
Yes, why not?
Yes, it could even be your enemy.
It could be your enemy, why not?
So just wish them happy birthday today, and many more years to come. Definitely.
All right, our focus goes back to our question for the day, and I'll just use this opportunity to remind our listeners, urging them to send in their contributions via normal text or WhatsApp messages, which of course we promise to read out at the end of the day. But then in subsequent editions of Morning Beat, maybe starting next week, maybe not, we will start opening our lines to get your calls on the program. We need to know you, we need to hear your voice, we need to learn your voice on Morning Beat. So we will be opening lines starting next week. But for now, a text message on WhatsApp via normal text, we'll do. And the telephone number is 67074 3034. When life gets overwhelming, when life gets heavy, when life gets when it weighs on you, do you rest or do you push through? That is a question for the day. We're bringing it back to you, Natalie Jo. Well, sometimes I also used to rest. Resting is not me relenting my efforts. It's actually me trying to re-strategize.
Yeah.
You see, sometimes we go through a lot of things that let's say, for example, you lost a job, and on leaving that job, you immediately got another job.
Definitely.
And the stress you maybe used to have from your previous job got to you so much that you were very much aware if you walk into this new job, you will become very unproductive.
Very unproductive.
At one point,
And,
I needed a break. A break was actually gaining myself or regaining myself again, trying to know or feel that, yes, I can do this again.
Yeah.
I am viable. I am able to do it. Let me not just go into something all for the name of having a job, whereas I am very, very unproductive. So sometimes you pausing doesn't mean you're actually relenting your efforts. It doesn't mean you will not do it again.
I get it.
Yes, but sometimes it's essential to recalculate, re-strategize, rethink.
Definitely,
And
Nana
then-
Sonia, I support you on that. I've been in that position. I really understand what you're trying to say, and I believe so many of our viewers watching us right now have been in that position. They can better tell to. There's this point in your life where you feel like everything is going sour.
Yeah.
Yes, everything is going sour, from family to for love to your own personal health or to your own self. You feel like the world is against you. You feel like even the forces of nature are against you.
And do you know
But
what
what do
used to
you
happen?
do?
I break down. For
Yeah,
me,
you
I
definitely
break
have
down.
to break
Breaking
down.
down will be me crying out my
Yeah,
life,
it's
my
okay to
eyes
cry.
sometimes.
It's
And I
okay
tell
to
you, it's
cry.
okay to cry. At one point, when I have my daughter come around, or a parent, or my mom, and she's like, "Why are you crying?" I'm like, "You can't understand." And sometimes when I tell them, "Allow me cry."
It's
I
okay
need to cry
It's
because
okay.
crying is what makes me stronger. Is
Definitely,
what will
it's
actually
fine to
help.
cry.
I'll feel relieved instantly just by crying out whatever it is I'm going through for that moment. So crying is not a sign of weakness either.
Definitely not a
It's a
sign
sign
of
of
weakness.
strength. The fact
Yes.
that you know where you are, you know what is going on, you are aware, and you're trying to rebuild yourself. So for some people, they'll go out to maybe bars, having their fun, going out to their nightclubs. Others,
And
like us, we
exposing
want
themselves to harm.
to more harm than good.
Yeah.
Others will want to cry out that their eyes, like myself. Others will eat.
Yeah,
They will eat.
Yeah, some people eat
Some
more when
people
they are
will-
depressed. Yes,
Some
everybody
will
has
really
their
eat.
habits.
Yes,
People
they have their habits. They
habitual
have their own
they
style
practice.
of relieving themselves from that stress or from that burden which is actually weighing upon them. So I think whatever way you're doing, it's actually what suits you, and maybe it's good for you. But then this brings me back to that question where someone will tell you, growing up, we used to hear people tell you, "No, Masad, you overstressed. Ma, just go for that bag, go drink my one man." I'm asking, after you must have taken that maybe juice or beer, because usually they don't go in for the juice. If they are trying to forget something, they'll go in for maybe the alcohol
And
or
then
the
after
beer.
the alcohol
After
dilutes from
that,
your system.
when it's done, like you've slept over it, what next? Question. That question, I've never had the answer. Some will go into smoking and they'll want to smoke out their lungs for a day. Like on one day, they want to just do all the cigarettes that comes near to them or
Yeah.
close to them. And then after you must have done that or you're doing that, what next?
You
Does all of
re-strategize.
that activity fade out
It
the problem?
reincarnates. It comes back, Naga Sonia. People go out. People think drinking your sorrow or drinking your pain away goes. It doesn't. It inside out, it doubles, because going out you're already incurring another health issue.
And when your
With going
eyes,
with that alcohol, you're incurring a double health issue.
And when you
then with the
become
family
sober,
issue you've been trying to fight.
when you become sober, you look at that problem staring at you, like into your eyes like that, and it gets me to that point where I say, problem, you know, they finish.
Definitely.
Try, they enjoy. And you know, when it's that time I go right. I really do enjoy when it's that time.
Definitely.
Yes,
Some
of
people
course.
try to unwind, but I for one, Sonia, sometimes when I feel really stressed or out, I feel like I want to bang my head on the wall. The world is hard on me. I go to my prayer room.
And
Prayer room is not necessarily a space where I've created,
yes,
but I try to, reconnect myself to my prayers. I read devotionals that are inspirational, especially from Proverbs and from Psalms. I go there. I read inspirational devotionals. I read stories in the Bible that are touching, that are inspiring, that are linked to my situation that I'm going through. And I'll be like, okay, if this person could get over this, then I can get over it.
And
I even go sometimes to type, okay, inspirational quotes or quotes to, for someone who is grieving, quotes for someone who is going through depression.
And there's this app, there is this handle, I don't just want to call it here, that each time you're stressed, each time you're happy, if you go into that app, whatever feeling you're having is what, like the videos that start popping up is actually what you're going through. So for some moments where you feel sad and you just go into that app, Natalie, you can really cry out your eyes. And sometimes what I do is I just go around for a stroll.
Yes.
Why not? Yes, I just usually move around for a stroll.
Sometimes when you're stressed and you get yourself entangled,
distract myself with maybe moving cars, seeing new houses, new routes, and all of that.
If possible, you can connect with nature.
Yes.
If you're in a seaside resort, like where you can go to the beach, just let your feet, your bare feet,
you see that breeze that comes with water.
Yes. Just try to go to not really a popular beach. You can go to some probably
you have remote beaches.
Yes, remote beaches that are not really populated. Also, let your feet touch the sand, the water. Just let yourself reconnect to nature. If possible, go bare, go natural, no hair, nothing. Just let the breeze blow on your body. Just let yourself connect with nature. Your brain should be calm, should be serene. Nothing should be just go to a calm environment. Your safe space could be in your room. Your safe space could be anywhere you want. Your safe space could be any other place, but you just try to recognize your safe. Some people's safe space are their bathroom.
Exactly.
Sonia,
they want to wash out
I know
their body.
Someone whose
like
safe
they
space
feel
is
like their
bathroom.
color is going to change by
not
washing
even
up
washing out the butt, just sitting on the potty.
Oh, and it's not advisable for a lady anyway.
Yes, just sitting on the potty is her
staying there
space.
for too long is not good.
So everybody has just find what reconnects with you, and then you try to adjust and pick up. Everything will be fine. Tough times do not last.
Yes, of course.
They don't last. They just come to make us strong.
They come to make us stronger and to make us act better in our communities, in our society. So, Natalie Njuma, from our studio time, we have 7:49 a.m. I guess we have about 11 more minutes to our credit before topping the hour, 8 o'clock, where we go into newsroom to see what information we had yesterday for the news. But then, at this juncture, I know that we've changed a certain slot. Beauty now comes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
But
it's a Thursday, but today I just want you to tell me something nice about beauty.
Okay, Sonia. Well,
I promised to chip in.
Okay.
I promised to chip in.
Well, my ladies, my gentlemen, royalties out there, it's not a beauty day, but I would just like to give you a tip on how to stay beautiful. I would like to give you a tip on honey. Honey is a natural component or ingredient where we have food. Yes, a natural food, but we don't know their uses. Sonia, honey is jam-packed with so many nutrients. Today I stand as a marketer for honey. Well, we do not really know what honey has, but let us go on our short beauty break, and when we come back, we will tell you the intriguing facts about honey you never knew, both health and beauty. Don't touch that dye, just stay there. Welcome back, viewers of Royal TV, from that short beauty break where we get to tell you about the importance of honey. Honey is a raw, unprocessed, and it is a potent natural remedy for skin and for gut health, and equally for internal health. First, for the health benefits of honey, you can it can help for sore throat. That's for sore throat remedy. When we talk of sore throat, that's an inflammation on the throat or around the throat valve. A spoonful of raw honey coats the throat by providing a relief for cough and cold. They equally help for gut health, like I earlier said. Gut health, we talk of the stomach, digestion, they aid for digestion. Consuming honey with warm water, viewers, can aid in digestion and promote a healthy gut for those who have been going through digestive problems or so. They equally help for wound care, viewers of Royal TV. Honey helps due to its antimicrobial nature. They help for effective, or they are effective at healing minor cuts, scrapes, and burns. If you have a child or an individual who has had a burn or wound scab, you can apply honey there for treatment and effective and rapid healing. And for health, honey, pre-workout fuel. When we talk of pre-workout fuel, honey, a spoonful of raw honey provides a quick, natural, and energy boost. So if you're going for that workout in the morning, you can get a spoon of honey for energy, because honey has good sugar, not bad sugar though. And if you're someone who has been prohibited from consuming sugar, then you should try taking honey. Also, for beauty tips, do a face mask, honey face mask. Apply raw honey directly to the face for a period of over 10 to 15 minutes, viewers, to hydrate properly and soothe inflammation and fight acne. They help to soothe inflammation and fight acne. Leaving honey to your face for over 10 to 15 minutes helps you to give you a soothing face, and why not to fight acne. They are cleansers. Mix 1 tablespoon of honey with a few drops of warm water and massage onto damp skin to remove makeup and unclogged pores, viewers. You should equally try a honey mask, a hair mask, honey hair mask. Combine 2 parts honey with 1 part olive or 1 spoon of olive oil for a deep conditioning mask that adds shine and moisture to damaged hair. If you have that hair that is damaged, you should try a hair honey mask. You should equally try a lip scrub. Yeah, honey lip scrub for soothing and pink lips. Mix honey with sugar to create a natural moisturizing lip exfoliant. We talk of those products that have a little bit of salty feel or a rough feel in their hands, so that it helps to open the clogged pores and remove dead cells. They equally help for acne spot treatment. Dab raw honey onto blemishes to take advantage of its antibacterial properties. If you've been suffering from acne, you can get raw original honey. We know they are fake ones. Get original one, apply on that face to give you a soothing and smooth face. You should equally bait soak with honey. Add a cup of honey to warm water or warm bath water for an anti-inflammatory moisturizing soak. You can add honey to your water or to your bathtub before bathing to give you a soothing, why not, a wonderful shining skin. That is all we had for beauty and health, viewers, where we told you about the importance of consuming honey, and why not the health properties of honey. We said they are rich in making the face smooth. They help in healing in burns and every other part. So today, if you have that scalp which is very stubborn and cannot go, get to try honey. Apply honey on it. If you have that scalp for wound or burn, apply honey on it and see the magic. If you have that hair breaking, apply some honey and lime. If you equally have acne and other skin issues, try to take honey by applying on that spot with probably your turmeric or your lime or your lemon, or whatever you feel can go with it.
Thank you, Natalie Juma. And I just want to add, because I did promise that I will add, I just want to add that sometimes I used to, yes, thank you, Natalie Juma. I just want to add to whatever it is you've been saying.
Yeah.
And I want to say sometimes I used to use the honey too, the very natural honey.
Yes,
and
the original one.
I used to mix with turmeric, bicarbonate,
Okay.
and apply on my face, and later on wash off. It's different. There is that it feels different, and sometimes I'll add coffee to that mixture.
Okay.
Yes, and in fact, try it someday. You're a beautician, but try it someday.
Definitely. I always want to try beauty hacks.
Yes, it used to work, and you can even apply on your body.
Okay.
Yes, you can apply on your body where
Just
you have a mix
honey
of
has a sticky feel.
Yes,
Yes,
it has a mix of, when applying on my body, it's when I'm in the bathroom or it's time to, so you just use that as a scrub. You get it. It doesn't stick for too long, and when you have enough water, Yes.
Yes.
Only when you have enough water, because if
To
you're
wash
living in
it.
an environment where there's no water, I guess it's gonna trouble you to wash that
Definitely.
off. And I use it as a scrub, not regularly, where I'll apply the honey. I'll add the honey, the baking soda,
Soda.
lemon, and turmeric, and sometimes coffee. But if there's no coffee, no problem.
Yes.
But when it's there, you do that real scrub.
Yes,
You
you
feel different.
exfoliate.
You exfoliate. Obviously, you will feel different, and you will see the result in no time.
Yes.
So honey is very essential. Even when you have a flu, a cough, you just take it with warm water and maybe add your garlic
Yeah.
or,
Honey is
or your
medicinal,
ginger,
Sonia.
and and it will really do help. It has so many uses. For some people who don't take sugar, they take honey. Like you said, it's very natural.
Yes, it's
And
natural.
they always advise in the hospital that if you can, you should go for natural honey rather than using sugar to do your things. I've seen people drink their pap with honey.
Yes, even babies.
Yes,
It's advisable
they do
to
pap
give
with
babies
honey. Yeah, so it all depends on you, but you
But
can.
Sonia, there are times that we don't get original honey.
Yes,
We always say
it's
original
difficult.
honey is from North.
Yes,
They
it's
want to
difficult.
find one from
And
North.
sometimes even the
Always-
one who thinks they come off for Nord is
they are
not the
still,
best.
some are
Yes,
still, they're
so
still tampered with.
exactly.
So if you're fortunate to have original honey, which is rare,
Mhm.
there are semi-originals. You just have to,
All right, Natalie Juma. Oh, thank you for that impromptu segment
Yeah,
of
that's fine.
beauty and why not health. We have 2 more minutes to our credit before we top the hour 8 a.m. here in Boya. If you are just waking up, we say good morning to you. This is Morning Beats on Royal Television, and of course, in a couple of seconds or a minute more, we will be joining our able broadcaster for news vlog. So let's go on a short break. We'll be right back, and then it's going to be news hour on Morning Beats.
Oh, yeah. Royal TV, morning beat. Now you day way done land. Now you day way done land. Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears, I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream, clear our mind, sharper vision, I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of your
Yes, you're welcome back from that short break. We now take you into the newsroom to get our news diary of our news of yesterday. And let's take a rewatch of what went on around our community, around our town, around our jurisdiction, and why not around our country and out of the country, plus sports. It's news o'clock for you and Morning Beats. Let's go on that, and we'll be back.
The new female Navy captain, Isova Sono Seraphine, was appointed by the head of state on March 31st and has been officially installed into office as the new commander of the Limbe Naval Base and Military Garrison. She was handed over the command baton of this base by Cameroon's military general in charge of the 2nd Joint Military Region, Littoral, and the Southwest, Brigadier General Ngolo Ngomba Toby Gabriel. During her installation, the general remarked that she was the very first woman in Cameroon to be installed as a commander of such a high-profile military position to command a naval base in the coastal city of Limbe. The Limbe Naval Base and Military Garrison stretches from Limbe to the West Coast Subdivision, Tiko, and Boya. Brigadier General Ngomba equally highlighted that it was thanks to her brilliant services in the military as a soldier that the head of state found her worthy to be entrusted with such a high-profile military office.
The general equally tasked the new commander to work in ensuring that the issue of goods smuggling and clandestine trafficking comes to an end, as it poses a serious threat to security. It is worth noting that the Navy captain is taking over a military command area that hasn't been spared from the insecurity that has beheld the Northwest and Southwest region for over the years. The new Navy commander took over from Navy Captain Eric Landry Akutunjunu, who was installed as the commander of the Limbe Naval Base and Military Garrison, then by General Eba Benoit.
With Cameroon's 2027-2028 electoral marathon fast approaching, the political atmosphere remains a paradox of feverish movements and profound silence. While the ruling CPDM maintains a perpetual motion machine of grassroots mobilization, the majority of Cameroon's 300-plus registered political parties appear to be trapped in a deep slumber. Examining the Cameroon's electoral calendar through the lens of political seriousness or the lack thereof, is the opposition waiting for a miracle, or have they simply lost the vision to lead? We delve into the internal wranglings, the suitcase parties, and the strategic voice that defines the current landscape. In the corridors of power in Yaoundé, the clock is ticking. For the ruling Cameroon People's Democratic Movement, CPDM, the campaign never truly ends. From the hinterlands to the urban centers, their machinery is oiled, visible, and constant. But across the ISIL, the silence is different. History in Cameroon repeats itself with clinical precision. Opposition parties often vanish after the polls, only to resurface with frantic energy just weeks before the next ballot. They demand change, yet they expect political magic to overcome a ruling party that has been campaigning for 7 years straight. However, the ruling party isn't taking anything for granted. The recent presidential results provided a wake-up call that few saw coming. The performance of Issa Chiroma's Bakari's FSNC proved that even smaller structured entities can disrupt the status quo. This FSNC factor has forced the CPDM to re-strategize, proving that the ruling party fears organization more than it fears noise. With over 300 political parties, Cameroon's democracy looks robust on paper. In reality, many are suitcase parties, political vehicles that exist only in the briefcase of a single chairman, without offices, without staff, and without a presence beyond the capital. These entities serve more to dilute the opposition vote than to challenge the incumbent. Perhaps most baffling is the opposition's relationship with the Fourth Estate. While the CPDM dominates airwaves, many opposition leaders are notoriously unavailable for interviews. When they do appear, the spectacle is often disheartening instead of articulating a vision against the ruling party. It is a historic turning point for Cameroon's energy sector. In a major move aimed at curbing decades of power instability, President Paul Biya has signed a landmark decree transforming the electricity provider in New Cameroon SA into a fully state-owned company named Société Camerounaise d'Électricité, known by its acronym SOCADEL. This decision marks the end of 20 years of private majority ownership, with the government now controlling 95% of the capital, bringing the sector back under state management to hopefully illuminate the path to development. The story of electricity in Cameroon has always been one of evolution. After independence, the sector was managed by private colonial entities, which merged in 1974 to form SONEL, Société Nationale d'Électricité. In 2001, to boost efficiency, 2020, the government privatized the utility, selling to the American group AES, giving birth to AES Sonel. In 2014, the British investment firm Actis took over, rebranding it as Enio Energy of Cameroon. Yet, despite these shifts, the problems remained following the repurchase of Actis' 51% stake by the state. Finalized in February 2026 for 78 billion CFA, the new fully nationalized entity, Socadel, was born on May 4, 2026, marking a complete return to state control. The move to Socadel is a direct response to growing public frustration over rampant power shortages, erratic voltage, and prolonged unannounced outages. Infrastructural crises also meshed in. Aging transformers and overloaded distribution network have caused frequent explosions and breakdowns in major cities like Boya and Limbe. Economic and social shutdowns have also been part of the problem. The instability has crippled small and medium-sized enterprises, ruined refrigerated goods for traders, and hindered educational activities in schools. The sector was further strained by potential strikes from subcontractors over unpaid debts, threatening total blackouts. To steer this new ship, another decree on May 5, 2026 installed a new executive board with the board chair Antoine Esimi Menye, former Minister of Finance, the Director General Omaru Hamajoda, who was the former Deputy Director General of Enio, then the Deputy Director General Jean-Basile Ekobene. The company retains its headquarters in Douala. Socadel takes over all assets and staff, but also all the debts and operational challenges of Enio. The government has promised that this renationalization will lead to improved service delivery, a modernization of the network, and a faster response to transformer issues, with a focus on 20,000 new smart meters intended to rescue billing. The question remains, will a new name bring new results? While the government calls this a new energy era, consumers are watching with cautious optimism, waiting to see if Socadel will truly deliver a brighter future.
Chad's armed forces say at least 24 soldiers have been killed in an overnight attack by Boko Haram militants on an army post in the Lake Chad region. The area has long been threatened by the Nigeria-based group, which is known for carrying out assaults in neighboring countries. Army sources say the raid at the Baka Tolorom base late on Monday left 46 wounded on the Chadian side. An administrative official in the region said the situation was now under control. The military side is on the shores of Lake Chad, which straddles Cameroon, Niger, Nigeria, and Chad. Its islands provide a refuge for various militants, including Boko Haram and other radical Islamist groups. In a post on Facebook on Tuesday, Chadian President Mahamat Idris Deby offered his condolences to the families of the dead soldiers. The army has increasingly come under fire from Boko Haram in the Lake Chad region, with an October 2024 attack leaving some 40 dead in the Chadian army's ranks. Recent months have also seen a surge in attacks by the group's JAS faction, including kidnappings and attacks on advanced army positions. Deby say the country will continue fighting. In response to the October 2024 attack, Deby launched a counter-offensive which he vowed to personally lead on the ground for 2 weeks. After that offensive ended in February 2025, the army insisted that Boko Haram had no more sanctuary on Chadian territory. Lake Chad's islands and marshes also serve as a haven for Boko Haram's rival splinter group, the Islamic State West Africa Province.
Though officials are yet to formally confirm the final program, multiple reports indicate that preparations are in advanced stages for what is expected to be a landmark ceremony in the Federation's calendar. The proposed inauguration follows earlier timelines that had projected an April unveiling, suggesting possible adjustments as the Federation fine-tunes logistics for a high-profile event. The new headquarters, located at the Wada Quarter in Yaoundé, is widely viewed as a strategic investment aimed at strengthening administrative efficiency within Fecafoot. Beyond providing modern office facilities, the infrastructure is expected to centralize operations, improve coordination among departments, and create a more professional working environment for staff and stakeholders. From a governance standpoint, the project carries deeper significance. Since the election of the former international star Samuel Eto'o as Fecafoot president in 2021, the Federation has pursued reforms intended to professionalize football management and reposition Cameroon as a leading football nation on the continent. However, this period has also been marked by internal tension and public controversies, underscoring the need for structural strengthening within the Federation. Analysts see the new headquarters as both symbolic and functional, a physical manifestation of reform efforts and potential tool for institutional stability. In a football ecosystem often challenged by administrative disputes, financial constraints, and governance questions, such infrastructure could help reinforce transparency, coordination, and long-term planning. If successfully delivered, the inauguration on May 13 will not only represent the completion of a major infrastructure project, but could also serve as a turning point in Fecafoot's ongoing quest to rebuild trust, enhance credibility, and align Cameroon's football administration within the modern global standards.
After a series of friendly matches on home soil, the Under-17 Lions of Cameroon have arrived in Morocco to fine-tune their squad ahead of the Under-17 African Cup of Nations tournament. In their first test match abroad, Cameroon faced Tanzania's Under-17 side at the Mohamed VI Next Stadium in Casablanca. The young Lions suffered a 3-1 defeat, highlighting areas that still require improvement before the competition kicks off. Coaching staff remain focused on building a more cohesive and competitive team as they continue preparations in the new environment. The team is expected to return to action on Saturday, May 9, 2026, where they will take on Mozambique in another friendly encounter scheduled for 2 p.m. at the Zulia Next Stadium in Casablanca. This will be their final warm-up match before the tournament begins. Cameroon would then face Ivory Coast in their opening game on the Under-17 African Cup of Nations on May 13. With one more friendly to play, the Under-17 Lions of Cameroon will be aiming to sharpen their performance and regain confidence as they set their sight on a strong start to their African Cup of Nations campaign.
Sunrise touching my window pane, fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears, I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream, clear our mind, sharper vision, I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday, no rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity, open your eyes, see possibilities.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with morning beats. Yeah. Morning beats, morning beats, morning beats, morning beats. From Beer Town to the Beer Mountains high, where dreams they climb reach sky. Limbesi they whisper peace, as the waves say hope never cease. Down to Tico, Muyuka flow, Mundemba sunshine make your spirit glow. Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong, I'm fair, gonna sing this song.
Do all waking city on fire, unde shine, lifting him high above for some crew. Banne da stand, Gandere dancing across the line. Marua glow with morning grace, creepy beach smile with ocean pace. Edia river, life so sweet, everywhere they move with the beat.
Now today we get, make we use them well. No time for regrets, no time for stress, so well. C'est un nouveau jour, une nouvelle chance. Avance avec foi, avance avec confiance. If yesterday failed you, don't worry at all. This morning I am moment, stand tall.
It's a brand new day, we rise again.
Hey.
New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with more delay. Brand new day, no family late.
Yesterday,
Don't pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
wake up your world with morning beats. 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 Morning beats.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New focus, new ways, new opportunity.
From mountain to sea, one melody. Cameroon, they waking harmony.
Turn it up, feel the heat. Good morning, world.
Morning beats.
Welcome back to Morning Beats. We are still on. We are beaming live from Boya. And of course, as main question for the day, when life gets overwhelming, do you rest or do you push through? That's our question for the day. And the number remains 670-74 3034, 670-74 3034. Before we dive into newspaper review, we've been having a couple of contributions from our studio phone. So let's read out some of them and then we will be joining Natalie for newspaper review. The very first contribution today says, learned that resting is not weakness. When life gets overwhelming, I take a step back, pray, sleep well, and come back stronger. And this is a text message from Brenda, and Brenda is writing from Boya. We appreciate your contribution so much, Brenda. We say thank you to your answer. Thank you for participating on today's edition of Morning Beats. Hopefully tomorrow same time we'll get another lovely contribution from you, and why not next week we'll get to hear your voice on the morning show. The next message we have says, honestly, sometimes you have no choice but to push through, especially when people depend on you. But I try not to ignore my mental health. And this message is coming from Douala, and it says it's Kevin. Kevin writing from Douala, I guess is streaming. Thank you so much, Kevin, for your beautiful contribution there. And another message here says, good morning to you all, Royal TV. I rest first. Even machines overheat. A tired mind makes poor decisions. Anita from Limbe. Thank you very much, Anita, for your contribution. We're still hoping to get more contributions as regarding our topic of contention for the day. We promise to read out before we go at the end of this session of Morning Beat. But then let's join Natalie again for newspaper review. Once
Yes,
again,
Sonia.
Natalie, dear. Good morning.
Good morning to you again, Sonia. I really want to talk on that. Is it Anita's contribution?
Yeah, where she said, I rest first.
Yes.
Even machines overheat.
Definitely.
A tired mind makes poor decisions.
Even when machines overheat, you see them, they have to boot. They go off automatically.
Yeah.
They
need to
boot and come
reboot.
back.
Yeah.
It's something that everybody needs a rest. You need a shutdown. For example, you say
It's very
sometimes you
important.
cry.
Yes,
I
you
too, I cry.
cry.
Just like lately, I've been trying not to cry.
Yes.
I always say I can do this. I try not to cry. I try to be strong to myself, but definitely there are times that you reach the breaking point.
Sometimes there's this crying that comes from within. No tear is falling, but you're crying. You know that you're crying within you. I'm like, why is it happening like this? The fact that you can even have such thoughts, it's a form of crying without tears. So sometimes as humans we need to reboot.
Definitely.
We need to have a break. We need to definitely rest. So that's the point from certain people or certain participants, I want to say, who are actually watching us. And of course, we ought to be joining you for newspaper review. I guess you have a couple of them, after which I think Frida will be adding to more of the newspapers. So let's hear what you have. What are the papers saying today for Morning Beat?
Okay, Sonia, we have a couple of daily and weekenders today on Morning Beat that are all English newspapers that have head or banner stories that they hold. But first, let us begin with the municipal update. That is a daily municipal update of today, May 7, 2026, has as a headline story, once upon a time, that is from 1940 to 2026, the late Right Honorable Kavayege Jibri quits stage. They have it at the headline or banner or front page. We have it once upon a time. It is now in history that late former Speaker of the House of Assembly, Honorable Kavayege Jibri, quit stage. That is, he was born at 1940 to 2026. And they equally have in the front cover, Kumba 3 council records in high to 2025 budget realization. That is a Kumba 3 council records high in the 2025 budget realization. The municipal updates daily equally holds that FACO chiefs updating knowledge on community peace. It equally holds as a front page. FACO chiefs updating knowledge on their community peace. And they equally have over to Limbe, where gunmen shoot mobile money operator to death. Gunmen shoot a mobile money operator to death, and that can be found at the page 3 of the newspaper. You can pass by the kiosks and grab a copy to savor more of these stories on the municipal updates. We take you over to the Post Weekender, that is the independent newspaper at the service of the people. They have as a top story or banner story, like Nyat, former House Speaker Honorable Kava Yege dies shortly after leaving office. Like Nyat, former House Speaker Honorable Cavaye died shortly after leaving office. And they equally have on the front page, from Enio to Sokadel, a new down or new name for Cameroon's power crisis. From Enio to Sokadel, the post holds a new dawn or a new name for Cameroon's power crises. They equally have the Post Weekender equally has preserving a forgotten heritage. Cameroonian author Reverend Bob Slionga Elive documents fathers of Pentecostal revival in a new book. They equally hold public watches in the shock as chief clash over 3 million gifts from a National Assembly speaker. If you want to know more about these stories, you should get to the kiosk and grab a copy of the Post Weekender and savor the stories to your will and likeness. And on to this last paper, the Guardian Post Daily. That is the leading Anglophone newspaper over with headquarters in Yaoundé, has that. Marginalization on front paper. We have urgent need for Anglophone pressure group. Marginalization urgent need for Anglophone Pressure Group, which is an editorial on that paper. They equally have Cavalier quits a scene 50 days after losing speaker job. The Guardian Post holds on our front page. Cavalier quits scenes 50 days after losing speaker jobs, and that can be found on the Guardian Post week daily for today, May 7, 2026. And the Guardian Post equally holds Aniset's Ekane's brother. And he said Ekane's brother's sister say will boycott his funeral. And he said Ekane's brother's sister say will boycott his funeral. That story can be watched or can be read on the Guardian Post page 3 for today, May 7. They equally hold BGFI Bank mobilizes on over 120 billion francs CFA to Sea-Star Refinery. They can be served on page 5 of the Guardian Post, viewers of Royal TV. So if you want to know more about the stories, go to the kiosks, grab a copy, and serve all the stories. To be informed, Nanga Sonia.
Thank you so much, Natalie Njuma, for the highlight on the Post Weekender. Why not? Thank you so much, Natalie Njuma, for the stories. Yes, interesting stories, especially the newspaper where you talked about Limbe, as gunmen shot to death, a mobile money operator. And I've been asking myself the question since I heard that information yesterday, like, what really went on? Could they not spare her?
Sonia, you know that's a phenomenon that is should I say phenomenon? Yes.
Could they not spare her?
It's something that is rampant
that
now.
Woman had,
it wasn't.
She had children.
Yes.
She had a husband. She had a family. She had people who loved her.
Sonia, we have had such cases in Boya a couple of months back. Even at the most recent that happened at Mayor Street, I think was on a Sunday or a Saturday, where we heard the mobile money operator was stabbed.
Then now,
severely.
Actually, Natalie Njuma, I don't know what these people can do, as in the mobile money operators, because before, when we hear of cases where they maybe got attacked and their bags and phones were taken, it used to happen at night.
Definitely.
Now these things are happening
during
the day.
So
yeah. Is it that these operators should stop operating or operate from home?
Why
or
would they stop operating?
They should not operate any, because it's no longer safe, Natalie.
It is not safe.
It looks like it's no longer safe.
These are small business owners, or these are small business mobile money business operators that are struggling for life. Some feed their families from those kiosks.
Of course,
Sonia.
It's a source of income for them. That's why that woman could go out
for their family,
to see how her day will go about her activities, just to make extra money for maybe her children, or let's say her family in general. And then it goes up to that extent where it's known as in daytime or daylight.
Some of these thieves, Nanga Sonia, they'll come in as customers. I want to cash out. They'll call outrageous amounts.
Yes,
just to
and when you say
to see if you have the amount.
The
yes,
amount.
they go and plan the coup d'etat to come and get you back. Well,
so is it that if sometimes you want to go and withdraw, let's say a million francs, you should go to 10 kiosks just to do that?
I really do not really
because at one point these ladies or these the persons who are concerned with mobile money, when you go that you want to withdraw maybe a million francs, they'll tell you they don't have, even if they have it.
Yes.
Just
especially when the trust is not there. If it's someone they do not know. Safe, you see. Yes, if it's a strange face, some of them will say they do not have.
And I usually start asking myself, I'm like, these gunmen in question, how do they sleep at night? When it's that time to sleep, how do they do it?
They sleep very well, Sonia. Sleep with peace, and they serve all the money, the blood money with energy and with everything in them. So we just hope, anyways, God has his say, and justice will definitely prevail at the end.
Indeed. Thank you so much, Natalie Njuma. We now go on a short break, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, Royal TV, morning dingy. Na new day we don't land. Na new day we don't land. Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears, I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream, play around mind, sharp a vision, I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday, no rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity. Open your eyes, see possibilities.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with morning dew. Brand new day,
No fear,
no delay.
yesterday done past,
Make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
wake up your world with morning beats. Yeah. Morning beats, morning beats, morning beats, morning beats. From Beer Town to the Beer Mountains high, where dreams they climb reach sky. Limbesi they whisper peace as the waves say hope never cease. Down to Tico, Muyuka flow, Mundemba sunshine make your spirit glow. Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong. I'm fair, gonna sing this song.
Do all awaken, city on fire. Unde shine, lifting in my bafu some crew. Banenda stand, Gandere dancing across the line. Marua glow with morning grace. Creepy beach mile with ocean pace. Edia river, life so sweet. Everywhere they move with the beat.
Now today we get, make we use them well. No time for regrets, no time for stress, so well. C'est un nouveau jour, une nouvelle chance. Avance avec foi, avance avec confiance. If yesterday failed you, don't worry at all. This morning I am moment, stand tall.
It's a brand new day, we rise again.
Hey.
New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with more delay. Brand new day,
No fear,
no delay.
yesterday done.
Don't pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with morning beats. 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 Morning beats.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New focus, new ways, new opportunity.
From mountain to sea, one melody. Cameroon, they waking harmony.
Turn it up, feel the heat. Good morning, world.
Morning beats. Oh, yeah. Royal TV. Morning ding ding. Now you they way done land.
Hey,
Now you they way done land.
hey,
Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears, I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
brand new day, brand new dream. Play around mind, sharp a vision. I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday. No rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity. Open your eyes, see possibilities.
Brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with morning dew. Brand new day,
No fear,
no delay.
yesterday done past.
Make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with morning beats. Yeah. Morning beats, morning beats, morning beats, morning beats. From Beer Town to the Beer Mountains high, where dreams they climb reach sky. Limbesi they whisper peace as the waves say hope never cease. Down to Tico, Muyuka flow, Mundemba sunshine make your spirit glow. Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong. I'm fair, gonna sing this song.
Do all awaken, city on fire. Unde shine, lifting in my bafu some crew. Banenda stand, Gandere dancing across the line. Marua glow with morning grace. Creepy beach mile with ocean pace. Edia river, life so sweet. Everywhere they move with the beat.
Now today we get, make we use them well. No time for regrets, no time for stress, so well. C'est un nouveau jour, une nouvelle chance. Avance avec foi, avance avec confiance. If yesterday fail you, don't worry at all. This morning I am on my stand up.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with more delay. Brand new day, no family delay.
Yesterday
Don't pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
wake up your world with morning breeze. Morning breeze. Morning breeze.
You're welcome back to Morning Beats here in Boya. Of course, we are still beaming live. The show continues. We have a studio time, 8:36 a.m. And of course, we are being joined here by Claudia. Hi, girl. Hello. Good morning. One big sports journalist, sports woman. You're here. I'm glad to see you. How was your night?
I can say my night was something to talk about.
Oh.
We'll talk about that off camera.
Okay. Actually, let's talk about sports today. We need to talk about sports today, and we need to hear what happened yesterday. Like, I kind of watched an interesting game at night, and I'm talking about Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain. I didn't actually watch the game completely, but for the first half, I almost got high blood, so I left.
Pissed off.
I don't think you were, because I saw that referee cheating. It was so clear with handball, another handball. I'm like, no, Paris, they don't buy the match.
So if I want to talk about what I felt yesterday, I felt disappointed. Bayern, I don't know Bayern to play that way because
I don't
they
know
cannot
what actually
go to
happened.
Parc de France and score 4 goals. But coming back to their own Allianz Arena, they are unable to score a goal within the space
So how
of 90
did that game end?
minutes.
Because I didn't even watch. Like I said, I watched the first half where in 2 minutes of game, a minute and some seconds, there was a goal on the Paris side. And I got so annoyed that I left where I was watching. I just went me home. I didn't on my TV. I didn't just watch it anymore. So I didn't even know what happened, how it ended.
I watched that game in 3 different locations because of anger. Started home, left, went somewhere outside, came back, and the whole issue, I was so mad.
So how did it end? How many goals?
1-1, but on aggregate, Paris had to beat Bayern by 6 goals to 5.
Oh my God.
Definitely. Everyone wanted Bayern to qualify because Paris took it last year.
Yeah. And I think Mbappe, let's focus now on Mbappe, who left Paris to Real Madrid.
He's not the only one. We have Antoine Griezmann.
You see?
Each club he goes to, they are unable to take the Champions League. The moment he leaves the club, they go for it.
But my focus is on my Cameroonian brother, Mbappe. 2 times in a row. If Paris is taking it this time around, it will be 2 times in a row with Mbappe losing it after he had left Paris Saint-Germain. At some point, you get to ask yourself, like, is it because he was there, that's why they couldn't take it, and now he's left, they started having some good luck, but then let's not go that way, let's not go that way.
Definitely. A lot of people said that, but that is football, that is a game of football. Some people or some things have to actually leave to fix the others.
You know, it's a win-win game. They always say it's a win-win game, but everybody is going into the pitch expecting to win, and no one wants to lose. And it's sometimes emotional for me when I see, for instance, we will be having the match proper in the coming days.
On the
30th. Is it 30th? All right. So when it's that 30th, for those who win, you see the jubilation, the cup, the everything, and you see those who lose. The way they used to put that sad face, some will cry, some will. I used to feel so emotional. I'm like, it's a game, but then
you
as
just
humans,
see it. Some fans, I can say, just see it as a game, but those who are into it, it's so emotional at times. Because I am a footballer, I can't tell you how many times I have cried on the pitch when I lose a game, university games, the league, the cup. I cry. It's something that hurts deep inside. Only the person can tell you how they feel or how they felt during that period. But football is something else.
That was enough outside. I will allow you your space. Do what you do best. It's
before I go to the topic of the day or issues we have to talk about when it comes to Sports Corner on Morning Beat. Royal TV will be hosting the Champions League final night
here
in the studio. So we'll be expecting fans from Arsenal and fans from Paris Saint-Germain to be here.
There is just this guy around my quarter.
Yes.
He is an Arsenal, like staunch Arsenal fan.
Okay.
Right? If he comes here,
we need those kind of
what
people.
TV the fee broke before?
No problem. We'll be watching that match on the big screen.
Yes.
So Paris fans and Arsenal fans who are wishing to be here at Royal TV on the 30th of May, just
Feel free
get
to come
us.
in.
Yeah, there's a number on your screen. Just call or send a text message or a WhatsApp to that number, showing your interest that you want to be here to witness the Champions League final. That is the 30th of May at Royal Television. We want fans from Paris. We want fans from Arsenal that day here in Royal TV.
All right. So
else.
I will just go back to ask, since I'm not a Paris fan, I know you're not a Paris fan either. Definitely. I'm not an Arsenal fan, and I'm aware that you are not an Arsenal fan either, because we are Barca. So on that day, who is it you will be supporting?
My very good friend is an Arsenal fan.
That is how we relate to those clubs. Not like we really love them. You see, we always have
in
people.
In England, I am Manchester United.
Okay.
In Spain, I am Barcelona. Bedoga Kwata is Barcelona
Barca for life.
But I have this very good friend. He is an Arsenal fan, and when you see him flaunt this Arsenal of a thing, I'm talking about
it's really a thing.
When you see him flaunting, he does not just talk. He's been to England, been to the Arsenal pitch.
Yes, I saw him some time ago on Facebook where he was posting live from the stadium.
So if you see somebody like him, you are being bound and you're forced to support Arsenal. So for that reason,
you go for Arsenal because you have a friend.
Paris is also a team at heart, but Arsenal.
All right, let's hear you talk.
Let's dive straight to Tanzania, that is in Zanzibar, where we have the under-17 Lionesses, that is the Cameroonians, who are out there for a return leg game against Tanzania, pitting for the qualifiers over the World Cup, that is the under-20 World Cup and under-17 World Cup. They are in Tanzania today. It was a 3-1 win in favor of Cameroon here at the Amadou Onispo Stadium a few days back, where they had to give the ladies of Tanzania the beating of their life to tell them you are in the continent of Cameroon, and when you come here, you don't go back the same. They are in Zanzibar. They will be there for a few days for their upcoming qualifier second round qualifications for the World Cup. We take you straight to the MTN Elite 1, where we had the equipe tip of the match day 17 of the MTN Elite 1 Championship, where we had these players who were actually outstanding in the midst of their counterparts. We'll start at the goal post, where we have the Victoria United man, Jason Bryan, who had a 7.5 as per statistics on 10 for performance over the weekend. At the left flank, we have the likes of Victoria United Kamani, who was caught at 7 on 10 there. He was actually clinical in front and away from goalpost out there in Garwa against Cotton Sport and why not Gazelle. Beside him at the central defensive post, we have the likes of Dynamo FC of Douala's Ngamankoa, who was also present there, noting 7 on 10, and also a loco of Cotton Sport of Garwa. It's a 7.5 on 10 for him. And at the right flank, we still have a Victoria United's Mana Ashu, who was present. At the midfield compartment, we have the likes of Unisport of Bafang's Chinda, who was so exceptional at match day 17 and playing alongside Cotton Sports Mangele there at the midfield compartment. It was actually a 4-4-2 formation. At the left flank, we have the likes of Unisport's Fokam, who had an 8 on 10. He was the player of match day 17. And on the other side, we still have Unisport's Koloto. Just to tell you, Unisport this season is not here to joke. And up front, we have the likes of PWG's Kache Boris, who was exceptional in Garwa against Cotton Sport of Garwa, where we saw a video when the ball just got to his feet. We have Musa Liman of Cotton Sport, who had to raise his hands and say, oh, it is finished. And definitely it was finished for Cotton Sport. And to crown it, we have the likes of Fu Nji Fortroubles of Aigle Royal of La Menua, who had a performance to talk about over the weekend. That is when it came to match day 17 of the MTN Elite One Championship. Let's take you to Morocco, where we have the Under-17 Lions, who are actually preparing for the Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco. And mind you, they had a preparatory game against Uganda, where Uganda actually beat them in that preparatory game. And we have the upcoming games of the Under-17 Lionesses. They have 3 games to be played in Morocco, which will actually prepare them if they qualify for the next round, which will be the quarterfinals in Morocco. On May 13, that is in the days ahead, they have their first game against the Ivory Coast at 2 p.m. in Morocco. And on May 16, they have a game against Uganda at 7 p.m. And the third game of the pool, they have the likes of the Democratic Republic of Congo, where they actually qualified for this same tournament. That will be played to at 5 p.m. And all of the games, mind you, will be played at the Prince Moulay Hassan Stadium in Rabat. That is the capital city of Morocco. All the games will be played at the Prince Moulay Hassan Stadium in Morocco. Mind you, the Under-17 Lions were champions of the UNIFAC zone in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Also, they won all their games, that is from scratch to start to finish. They won all their games and qualified for this same tournament. So from the 13th to the 19th of May, dedicate that time to the Under-17 Lionesses who are in Morocco. That is the Prince Moulay Hassan Stadium in Rabat. That is what we gathered so far for Sports Corners on Morning Beats, only on Voyal Television, mind you. Tomorrow, we also have exciting news when it comes to the female lionesses, the indomitable lionesses themselves, or the indomitable lions themselves, and every other thing, the MTN Elite 1, the MTN Elite 2, the Guinness Super League, and why not the Regional League from the East, the West, the North, the Far North, Adamawa, the Southwest region, Center, Littoral. When it comes to football, Royal Television gives you all, Nanga Sonia.
Thank you so much, Chloe. The insights were loud enough. Hopefully on the 30th, we'll be right here doing the noise as usual, shouting when it's time, hoping that the referee will do justice to those who will be involved. Just cannot wait for the 30th to come, because you know me and you know I love football.
I'm scared.
Don't be Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, I'm scared.
And Arsenal.
Definitely.
Jesus Christ. God be our helper. All right, let's now focus for the question for the day. Okay. Very light-hearted question, because it's a Wellness Thursday, and our focus today has been about mental health and self-care. So I have been asking you the question: when life gets overwhelming, do you rest or push through? Question.
Question. Mommy, so before I answer that question, what inspires you sometimes or at times to come up with some of your questions?
Well, it's relatable. It's relatable. Personally, I feel relatable. Some mornings I'll just wake up feeling that inspired.
Yeah,
you see,
when you listen to some of your questions, they actually dig deep into the reality.
Like I said, it's a Thursday and it's a Wellness Thursday. So my focus today, what used to happen is I break it down. Like for instance, yesterday we had another question. Let me just go back to it, where it was what matters more in relationships, communication or consistency. So it was actually a relationship check Wednesday, and our theme was all about love, about friendship, social dynamics. So when I break them down from that sense, I easily come up with a question. That is why I'm bringing you this question for today. What?
When my life
gets overwhelming, do you rest?
There are times I just need a break. So I take my rest, but there are other times you tell yourself, if I take this break, what does the future hold for me? So I just have to push through.
Really?
Yeah. So
but you know, sometimes
at 60-40 something. Most of the times I push through, and at times I rest.
Okay. It's very important, because I think we are not machines. Even machines do reboot. They need to rest. And sometimes you need to have a break which doesn't actually make you weak. But then it's that break you need to be able to move forward and do the right thing. Because sometimes, Chloe, when you keep doing and doing, it's not going good, you feel disappointed along the line.
Yeah.
It gets disappointing a lot of moments. But then when you are there, what do? Sometimes I'll walk around just to free my mind, especially in this period where we have fresh weather here in Boya. Imagine how fresh the morning of today was before you came into this place, and then just going down this stretch of road to Mount Mary and down as that air is hitting you directly to your face. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. So sometimes we cry. That's a form of rebooting. Sometimes I'll walk. For some other school of thought, they'll smoke it out. Some others, they'll choose to
some will sing, some
yes,
will
for some
dance.
others, they'll want to go to a bar and drink out their sorrow. And after which, or let's say the next morning, it hits you right back to your face. I'm like, so why do you actually spend money on top of you stressing yourself out? But, well, people have their reasons for doing whatever it is to do. For some other school of thought, they will be suicidal. They choose suicide. Like you see somebody say, with this good life we are having, it's not maybe where we want to be, but I know that we are getting there. Because if we look at where we are now, judging from where we are coming from, I will tell you life is better. Life is evolving. So if you can afford your food, you can afford, let's say, your daily necessities, why go over to Mongo and drown? Question.
I'll drink.
But people have their reasons.
Eau de Javel.
People have their own reasons for doing whatever it is to do. Thank you so much for joining us on set today. Hopefully tomorrow same time.
Definitely.
More
I'll
sports
be here.
news.
More.
More.
And it will be Jake.
And Dick. All right. Thank you so much, Claudia. And viewers of Royal Television, slowly but surely, we are getting close to the end. We have, I would say, 3 more minutes to our credit to be able to round up. And we still have a couple of messages that have been sent us here. We have persons who've been sending us their messages via the telephone number 67074 3034. Our question says, when life gets overwhelming, do you rest or do you push through? So far, we've had contributions from Brenda, from Kelvin, and Anita. But then we still have some other contributions, which I'll read out. This next one says, I usually push through during the day and rest later at night. Balance is important. He pushes through during the day, and then at night he goes in for rest, because balance is important. And it's a text message from Michael from Leongo.
Okay.
Yes, but I mean, the answer is interesting.
Definitely.
Yes, it's very, very interesting. I don't know if you caught up with some of the answers we had before now, where Anita said, I rest first. Even machines overheat. A tired mind makes poor decisions. That message was coming from Anita from Limbe. And we still have another message here, which reads out, when things become too much, I disconnect from social media. I spend time with family and recharge.
Recharge.
Word.
Strong
Recharge.
word. It's not strong, but it's a strong
And
word.
this message is coming from Cynthia. I don't know where she's writing from though, but she says, when things become too much, I disconnect from social media, spend time with family, and recharge.
Recharge.
Some of us instead want to go into social media like TikTok
Definitely.
and cry out our lives using the app, and because each time, there's this thing I've noticed about that particular app. If you're feeling sad today and you just log into everything that pops up on your screen, it will make you feel sad. Like it's relatable to whatever situation it is you are going through. But then spending time off social media with the kind of job I have,
No, I can't.
nah, not an option for me. But thank you so much, Cynthia, for your contribution. We have 2 more messages here. These other one says, prayer and quiet time help me more than anything. Resting spiritually is also important. And it's a message from Pastor John from Kumba. I guess they are streaming. I guess so. Yes, it's very important. And thank you so much, Pastor John, for this contribution. And the last but not the least message we have here says, I used to force myself through everything until I burnt out. Now I listen to my body. Very important. Like Sandra says, she used to force herself through everything until she did burn out. Now she just listens to whatever her body wants. Meaning, if her body is telling her that, Sandra, you should go out and buy yourself a new dress, why not? If the mint is there, Sandra, go out, get yourself some dole yogurt. Why not?
Of course.
If the mint is there.
Cold one.
Very chilled. And it's Sandra from Boya. So I really want to appreciate all those who have been watching, all those who have sent in their contributions. Let's take a rendezvous for tomorrow, same time for Morning Beat, and why not another intriguing session of questions and answers. So contributions came in today from Brenda from Boya, Kevin from Douala, Anita from Limbe. We had Michael, who didn't send us his location, Cynthia as well, and Pastor John from Kumba, and we are ending with Sandra. I want to say thank you all so much for your contributions. Came in handy. They made the program successful. Hopefully tomorrow same time another question will be yours for your lovely consuming, or why not enjoyment. By our studio climb, I guess we've come to the end of Morning Beats for this day, being May 7, 2026. I am wishing you the best of this day, saying that as you go about your activities, may the Lord bless you, may the Lord guide you. Everything you pray for will come your way. But it's important to pray before going out. But then we did meditation today. We came in with Today in History. We brought you horoscope page, why not birthday, and Natalie Juma was here for beauty slot. And then we went for news diary, where we brought to you news of yesterday for your lovely enjoyment, because it's Morning Beat. And then we had some newspaper review, and now sports. Once again, Claudia, thank you. Have a lovely day. And thank you to the entire team of Royal Television, because we are here. It was successful because you all have been supporting, maybe morally. I guess you support me after now financially. It's important. But then we take a rendezvous for tomorrow. I have been your host for Morning Beats today. My name is Nanga Sonia. Thank you so much to our able broadcaster, Isa. Have a lovely day. Stay blessed.
Yeah, Royal TV, Morning Beat. Now you day we don't land. Now you day we don't land. Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream, player of mind, sharp a vision, I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday, no rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity, open your eyes, see possibility.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with Morning Beat. Brand new day,
No fear,
no delay.
yesterday done past.
Make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with Morning Beats. Yeah. Morning Beats, Morning Beats, Morning Beats, Morning Beats. From Beer Town to the Beer Mountains high, where dreams they climb reach sky. Limbe see they whisper peace, as the waves say hope never cease. Down to Tico, Muyuka flow, Mundemba sunshine make your spirit glow. Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong, I'm fair, gonna sing this song.
Douala waking city on fire, unde shining, lifting him high above for some crew. Banenda stand, Gandere dancing across the line. Marua glow with morning grace, creepy beach mile with ocean pace. Edia river, life so sweet, everywhere they move with the beat.
Now today we get, make we use them well. No time for regrets, no time for stress, so well. C'est un nouveau jour, une nouvelle chance. Avance avec foi, avance avec confiance. If yesterday failed you, no worry at all. This morning I am moment, stand tall.
It's a brand new day, we rise again.
Hey.
New